Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Medieval Mirage Monday, and I think I'm going to have a play with these. So, and then there's these ones, excuse me, and these here. I won't get them all done, but let's have a look. So basically you can see that they reflect each other. So let me see if I can hold it up to the light. It's probably a bit risky, but I think I'll hold it up to the light. And you could hold it up to the light and line them up, fold, crease, and then glue. One I might do like that. We'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I have to trim around a bit more. I know I moved it. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. Oh, you're well. Okay, so that one I'm going to glue down like that. This one I'm going, oh, well, this one I just going to line them up like that. Because they both, I didn't, remember I didn't take off the fit to page, and so it went off. That's okay. It won't be a problem. Let's just see if they're lined up. I think so. Oh no. Need to slide it over a little bit more. That one I'll just glue. Same with the, oh no, this one I won't. Oh no, they don't go together. Just a minute. They should have, not that, they should have something for the back of them. Or maybe not. Don't know. Of course I get things all out of order and in a mess. Okay, can't see it there. This one should, actually there was, let's just make some sense of it all. This one can go, can this one go with that one? No. Not that one. This one. They go together. So yeah, if I just glue those, they will line up. Good. Oh, these ones go with those. There we go. I knew there was. They should line up. And this one goes with that one. And that one, I'm just wondering, I think I'll glue something to that one. And then this one doesn't, this one I don't know what I'll do with that one. I probably should have, I could print out another reverse page, but I might glue something on the back of that one and see what happens. So we'll put those two aside and we'll do these ones first. Let's do the folded over ones first. I thought there were more of that side. Why am I picking? Oh, here, I had a glue here. I pulled out a new one. So I'm going to grab a big glue page. And you need to put glue on half, which is the cool thing. And I can see in the reflection where I've got my glue, which is great. Kind of want to avoid air bubbles, I think. Okay. Fold over and I'm just going to glue it. And if it doesn't match, like if I get a little bit of, you know, white on one bit, I'll just trim it off further. So let me just grab this and really flatten it out. Okay, and we'll cut that out in a minute. So on Saturday, we went to Pistoia for the day to see Beppe, and he told me he's an antique dealer, and he told me he had some things put aside for me, and he took me to the convent that he's he's the caretaker for this convent that is no longer a convent. All the nuns have been moved somewhere else, I think. and so, and then the you know, the National Trust kind of body that, you know, that sort of protects the Italian patrimony, artistic patrimony, whatever. They have already been through. I've been there. I think I told you I've been there once before. They've already been through. It doesn't quite match, but doesn't matter. I'll fix it. They've already been through, and there's been, you know, things have been sold at an auction. So what's left in there is like it's just incredible. It's huge. It took us quite a while to go through again. I'm sure I could go back there and find more. But it's just like piles of antique hemp and things just thrown on the floor. And then, you know, that's part of his payment is selling. He's allowed to sell that stuff because they don't appreciate it. And so he lets me go through, and I just put out a carload of stuff. Like my mother-in-law was at great risk of having to get the train home. You should have seen the car. And she wanted me to, she goes bonkers in there. She just wants me to take it all. And I'm like, what am I going to do with it all? I couldn't even, in my lifetime, probably would struggle even to sell it all. So, but we did get some, oh dear, now what am I doing here? I'm getting confused. Now that's, well, I don't think it does match. It matches like that, but not like that. Oh, well, there's this, oh, I'll just try. Let's just stick this on here. Yep, so we had a great time. I went to his warehouse and I got some really cool things. So I'll be sharing those very soon. It's just, I know I haven't lined this up properly, but it is what it is. I'll be sharing those soon, so just stay tuned for that. But I'm just a bit slow. I just can't do it all at the same time. I've got a lot of washing to do, ironing. My mother-in-law's taken some of the washing to do. I found some really lovely boxes with their, because these nuns were very busy nuns. They did a lot of stitching. They did a lot of, you know, crochet and making things. And so there's just threads everywhere. There's fabric everywhere. There's a lot everywhere. That's all I can say. Yes, I'm going to glue those. They don't, I think I'm meant to fold them over. This one I'm meant to fold over. I'm going to fold that one over. And that I'll use for something else. Okay. Let's see. No, but it's not going to match. Yes, it is. Now, why can't I see, guys? What about, I would have to cut them both out. I was wondering if I had like book page sticking out. I could do that. Oh, look at the curling. Actually, I need to cut them. Because folding it's not going to get it in the right spot. But nor is that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to, let me think, oh wait, just a minute. No. That one works with that one. That's it. This one doesn't. Ow, I snipped myself. Lucky I didn't break the skin, but I did snip myself. So if you want to sort of avoid the kerfuffle of trying to line these things up, you can just make them as individual elements rather than backing one with the other. Or what I might do with that one over that I put over there is I'm going to put some book page in there, I've decided. And so here I'm just going to eyeball it. I just trim it out, trim it off. It doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the day if it doesn't line up. It'll just become smaller as I have to trim off things. So that's there. I'm going to spend too much time on it. And then this one, I'm going to actually cut it out. I need to find a book page big enough. There's a thing. So I could put straw paper behind it, or and then we'll put some sort of embellishment on them. But what I want to do, I didn't cut that bit off. Oh dear, it's because I've got the light. It's morning light now. It's always, I find it a bit like I get the backlight, and so what I'm looking at is dark in front of me when I'm holding it up like that with the window behind me. I'm just going to cut that little bit out. I could colour it in with my Tombow pen. I may colour it in on the other ones. Okay, so I do have somewhere here a piece of very old rag paper, and I wonder if this is going to be big enough, and I think it is. Oh, it's big enough. Oh, that's it. Let's do the crease that way. That's fantastic. Probably need to find some more and put the other ones on there. I think I like that. Okay, let's put some glue here. Okay, right. I'm going to glue that one there. Let's use this directly. Oh, I love that. And then I've got this piece. No, where's my other? Do I have any others that could fit on there? I've got those two. I might put that on there. Why not? Then we get two. So I think I'm going to share a few things from my trip on Saturday that I'm keeping, but they're interesting things that I learnt about, and really cool things. So I will share those with you guys in a separate video, I think, because I didn't know about those things. Okay. Oh, I didn't cut out that little bit. I'll colour it in. It doesn't matter. Okay, so... Oh, and I didn't trim it. Silly. I needed to trim it. It's too late now. Is it too late? Let's do something really messy. Excuse me, that's really silly, isn't it? I didn't trim this. I'm sure you were telling me, trim it, trim it, trim it. I'm just going to cut it off now as I go. I mean, this is typical of me. to do something like this, chatting away and forgetting what I'm doing. I'll just trim it as best I can. Take the sticky bits off my scissors. Then I can flatten out that bit. Now here. Good one, Rachel. I wouldn't have been happy if I didn't trim it, so this is why I'm doing it. If you're not going to be happy with it, you've got to fix it. Oh, come on. You can do it. I can't actually see what I'm cutting. Okay, good-o. Done. Now, I'm just going to grab my ruler and rip. Oh, terrible ripping. What a shocker. So I've got a little bit there I have to deal with. I'm going to leave that, but I'm wondering, should I just tear that? Oh, and fold that down. Let's do that. Let's fold it down more or less like so in 2 bits. Cute. Well, I don't know whether it's cute, but I like it. It's not sticky. Sometimes having some slightly bigger pages that you can glue on is very handy, because we do have bigger things. Okay, it's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. I think we'll leave that one for the moment because I'm starting to tire of doing that. I'm going to cut this out. Let's have a look how we went here. Not very well. I know it's not lined up. So, sprouting scissors. I will cut around it and then repair any bits that are showing. I'm feeling a bit hungry today. I'm not normally so hungry at this hour. I think it's not because we were naughty yesterday. We went and had what we call a apericena, which is like a aperitivo dinner. So at the pub in our town, they do food as well. So we just ordered like there was like we got like, you know, prosciuttos and cheese platter. And then what else did we get? Oh, Steffi loves their crostini, are really good. And then we got the vegetarian plate that has falafels and grilled veggies and stuff. And Lulu had to have French fries. So we went with our friends. And it's just a really nice thing to do. The aperitivo is really great in Italy. I really highly see, look at that. I highly recommend it. Absolutely. So it's a really great. My younger brother, when he came here many years ago, he used to love it. He's like, oh, I've got to bring that to Australia. But I don't know why nobody has brought that really to Australia, where all the bars here, well, I guess because they're bars and they have leftover stuff at the end of the day and they just chop it all up and put it on a platter. And so when you go and have a pre-dinner drink, they will serve you up the platter with, you know, bits of focaccia and warmed up pizza squares and stuff like that. So actually, there's some places that are, lots of bars that are really famous for their aperitivo. They do really great ones. And Lulu's friend, now that they're all 18 and of age and they can have a drinky poo-poo, they one of the things they like to do if they go out, rather than going to a nightclub, they like going dancing in the summer, because there's some nightclubs on the beach here that are really fun. But they enjoy going and having an aperitivo, which is and then it sort of becomes like an apericena, because you can also order like little mini burger sliders and stuff like that if you want to. But for free with your drinks, they will already bring you out a platter of you know, like a small platter of stuff to share. And then if you order more drinks, then they'll bring you another platter out, sort of thing. But if you want to eat a bit more, then you can order. They have a menu and you can order a bit more. But it's sort of casual, nibbly sort of food. Okay, see, that's a very bad job, but that's okay, because then I flip it over. I'm just going to iron it out a little bit. I'll flip it over and then I'll trim the bits that need to be trimmed, and it's really no biggie. And yeah, of course, they didn't print sometimes, because the printer too doesn't always feed the paper through exactly the same. So it's kind of hard to just line up the paper, you know, the two printouts, because it didn't necessarily suck the paper in the same, you know, maybe it was a little bit more to the left or a little bit more to the right. So it's very hard to get that precise. And we did this one. So I just choose a side and cut it. And you know, I'm a bit, I'm not precise. I don't want to sit there and fiddle with it too much. So I'll just stick it down and then deal with the issues afterwards. See, I can see this one is totally not lined up at all. Which means, yes, there'll be white on that. This one, this side was slightly more up this way. So, of course, I'm going to have the white on that side. But that's okay. I just go along and cut it. We'll try this one. So this is a trifold journaling spot. Normally I would, because Jarf provided the plain paper to go on the other side, I'm using it. But quite often she has these even decorated ones in other kits. Excuse me, now I've got the hiccups. And I haven't even eaten anything. Yeah, she has decorated ones, and I just print something writable on the other side, and then they're sort of thin, so this will be thick. Okay, oh, that was a trial. Oh no, I've got to fix up the bits on this side. It's making me hot. All the effort. Okay, now we're in action. So that's the short one, so that's going to fold up there, like so. And then, good idea when you're doing double-sided to use your bone folder so you get a nice crease in it and it sort of stays flat, because obviously it's a bit thicker, but isn't that lovely? And we'll do something with it. We're just going to put that aside. Now this one I am going to fold in. Oh, let me have a look at the pattern there. I feel like that might be the up. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'm going to actually fold that one that way and do something different with that. Traditionally, I would fold it down that way, but I'm folding it this way. Shouldn't be folding. Oh, I didn't get any creases, but yeah, I should be letting them dry. This one, obviously, that's the up. I'm going to fold like so. So it's a big journaling card. I could even cut it in half and have two if I wanted to. These ones I'm going to fold. This one I'm going to fold that way. I think I'll fold the other one that way as well. And again, you know what? I'm going to trim that bit off where I ripped it off. Ah, problem solved. Because I don't want it to be even. There we go. And this one, looks like that way is the correct way, like that. And then that has the writing there. I'm going to do that one long ways. Okay, so now is the fun bit where we can go into the kits and find some bits and pieces to embellish with. Just want to have a look at them. I think they're a bit big. Let's find smaller bits. We'll play with these other ones another day. We don't need to do it all today. Don't want those. Aha, these can be interesting bits to use. Maybe the one with a bit more colour. Yeah. Oh, that one needs to be back done. Oh, I'm going to do, oh, we already did something with that, didn't we? They might be, oh, they might be okay. And then these are all good. And that's good. We'll keep that one out. We'll keep that one out. Not that one. I kind of feel like I need to eat something. Let's see here. Those are good. I mean, it's all good, but I'm just choosing things that I feel like I might like to use. These are the little tags. They could be interesting. Haha. These are interesting. Oh, so many. Because as you know, I printed out multiple kits. I might need circles. I don't want those. I might, oh, those are nice. It's all nice. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut a few things out and then we've got some things to audition. Cut that one out as well. And we might have something like, I'll keep that one aside, but I might like something like this with a bit of colour in it. I'm just going to put the circles over there. So you can also make these into journal cards, just a different shape journal card. Or they're really nice to put on the edge of a page as well. Or embellish, which is why I'm cutting it out, to see if I might like to use it. I don't know. I might not. know if I want tags shapes, so we'll put those aside. Maybe one of these. And let's have a look here. You can see I'm just making a random sort of selection of different things, so we have a few things to play with. Some different sizes as well, because we have all different shapes here. And I'm going to cut 2 of these out. That one and this one. Yeah, so you can see when you back them and they don't line up, don't worry about it. Just flip it over and trim off where you've got some white, where they didn't line up. Okay. So my point is to not be afraid of those things. Now I've got my Tombow here. It's 942. I just find it's a good colour. Just colour that in. One over there, and I use the brush end. Do I have something here I need to colour in a little bit? That one was all right. I already did that one, didn't I? This one I covered with the fold over. That one doesn't have it, and that one does. Oh, there it is. So it didn't really matter that those didn't line up because I didn't need them. Okay, so let's look at this one first. So what I thought here with the circles, in fact I like this one, is you can put that on there. So I just need to reinforce it with a piece of glue book page. I'll just glue it on there, then cut it out so it's reinforced, and then I'll just glue it on there, and the little flap will tuck under it. You could also use a mini, if sometimes Jarf has little ones of these, and tuck it in. Now, I don't do a great job cutting out rounded things, but I just try my best. That's okay. That'll do. Right, and then you get your glue. Where's my Tombow glue? Any glue. Wet glue is probably better than a glue stick because you can control better where it goes. I'm just going to put it coming out. Yes, on the bottom bit here. Don't want to put too much because you don't want to glue it closed. Let's see how we go. I could probably put a bit more up to here. I'm just going to take that out while it dries, and that will hold it closed and really cute. And then on this side, I'm thinking I kind of like that on there, but I would like to just put maybe a little bit of book page as well. And I've got my wormy book page here. This will do. It's good for ripping up. take those bits off. Now I could put it, yeah, I'll put it down there. Okay, good. Super cute. One other thing I might do before I glue this on is just trim the corners for something extra. Okay, and that one is done, and when it's dry we'll tuck it in. Okay, let's have a look at, now these are just lovely journaling spots, but I would like to put something on there. This is where I cut out a few things to audition. Maybe even put one there. No, I like these colours. And again, maybe some book page. Or otherwise I have this. I actually really like this side of it. I know there's more writing on the other side, but I actually really like that. Maybe I could put, because there's plenty of writing space, so this could glue on here. Let's just see. Wrap it around. Glue it on there and put that one, or what else do I have? This little one. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, so let's glue this on. Scrappy piece of paper from the 1900s. But always nice writing. Oh, Comune di Urbino. Urbino is a wonderful place if you ever get to come over here. Wonderful. There's beautiful, the finest example of a Renaissance palace there. It would belong to the Duke of Montefeltro, and that's our area. It's about, probably take 45 minutes from here. It's in the market, just over the border in the market, and it's a fabulous town to visit. And yeah, best preserved Renaissance palace there. It's like there's lots of the original things in there. I love going and visiting there. There. And I'll use my bone folder to flatten it. So there's just a little bit of decoration on there, and it's a great journaling spot. Look at that. And inside, beautiful old paper. And I think it's nice in the feel of Jarf's wonderful kits. Okay, so put that one on that side, throw that sticky paper out. We'll keep that, we might use that again. And we have this one. Let's do this one. I'm doing the easier shapes first. I like that there. Yes. And let's see what we might put. A little bit of something. I always like, as you know, a layer between the focal point and the background. This is so thick, this paper. I think I like it like that. Okay. Just one thing. Now, another thing you could do, which I'm not going to do in this moment, is you could put this on over, hanging over, and it's like a tab. You'd have to back it with something, but you could have it overhanging and it would be a tab. That's all the multiple times I've been gluing on this paper. So not adding too much to these. Now another thing you could do, which again I'm not going to do right now, is you could add a little pocket there and put a journal card in there or tag. Or you could attach another image. So plenty of options. So that's that one. We have, this is a big one. Again, it's going to be a similar formula. I've just got to find, I might even, I don't want that image. I might need to go back to the drawing board. I do like that. I like that more. Okay. Well, I'm going to use that one. Yes, that one blends in too much. And rather than using book page, I'm thinking, I wonder if I have it might be too much pattern. Let's have a look. I was thinking I might like a Florentine paper under there. For example, this one has a bigger pattern and could be nice. I don't mind that one. Now, I haven't done any Florentine packs. They won't be done. That one's even better. They won't be done. I'm going to use that one. They won't be done before I go away because I just haven't been able to go to Florence, and I haven't, and then they take a long time to put together because I've got to cut, I've got to compile. I don't just put Florentine papers in, I put other things in. And so Steph and I decided, because he helps me, because it's a big job, because I do a lot, I put a lot, make a lot of them because I know that people want them. So I'm going to do them when I come back from Australia. So they'll probably be end of March or early April. I'll get those done. It's just too many things going on at the moment. I've also got to find a home for all the stuff I got on the weekend. Oh my goodness, I didn't sleep. Not from excitement, from like, where am I going to put it all? Okay. And I'm putting it off to the side there. I feel like also I might, because it's big, I'll clean my fingers, I might also put a, I think I might like a flower, if I have one that goes. I'd love that, but it's too big. I need to print it out smaller. I don't even know what kind of colour. Oh, kind of like that. But it does disappear, doesn't it? Does that matter? I don't know. I kind of like it. But anyway, we'll just see. We'll have a look at all of them. This is actually from, this could be nice. No, it's a bit small. Of course, I like these because they're already cut out. This one, I think, is slightly bigger. No, not that one. Yeah, I'm not feeling the pink on this. This is sort of a reddy pink. I could like that. I kind of like that. Let's go into the other colours and see, where are they? Birds, flowers. I have printed more out because I am getting low in flowers, but I'm making myself go through these and use these a bit more, and then they're pretty, there's lots of empty spots here, but and then I will I think I prefer that. I do. Yeah, making myself use these more, and then I will put the new printouts in. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. Okay, so let's glue that on. because we've got lots of room on this piece. Okay, it does blend in. It's very busy, but I felt like it needed something else. Okay, now these ones are like that, and I'm thinking one of them could have that on there, or I wouldn't put that one on there because it's too much the same. So I think I'll put this one on here, and I may just put a tiny bit of book page behind it. I want to see the writing, that's why I take that bit off. Do I want it up there? No, I don't want the book page. I don't. Oh, I can wrap it round. I will have it wrapped around. That's what I'll do. There we go, so you'll be able to see that on the back, and that's so sticky. And here is this one, very nice. And that's it. I'm not putting any more on that. And this one, I think what I might add to this one is one of these overhanging, probably this one with a bit more colour, or actually I could have a long one. A long one might be better, and I'm feeling like I might, oh, I'm going to go with that one. I am going to put a bit of book page again to wrap around. You did your finest work, worms. Oops, that's upside down. Put it there. And this is going to overhang slightly. So we'll glue that on. I'm not going to back it because I'll put something on the other side. And I do have some scraps, some strippy scraps that I might just put on the reverse side. And it's like a little tab. So open it up. And I'm just going to grab one of these, which is one of my papers, and that I'm just going to trim it. Go a little bit longer, and then I can trim it off afterwards. It'll be a bit awkward, but I'll manage. I will manage. So then just line it up there. And then I'll just trim off the excess on this side. Actually, I could just snip and fold it over. There we go. How easy was that? A little bit here. And the other thing I'm going to do is just trim that corner and that corner, and there we have it. So that is my video for today for Medieval Mirage. We've made quite a bit of ephemera. Actually, don't like that corner there. Snip that off. The others are okay. So we've got this one. They open up and they're writable. They've been embellished. They're all jaggedy, which is good. This is a big one, so it needs to go in a big journal there. This is the trifold. It's still all a bit wet. Yep, I can feel it's wet. That just tucks under there, and you'll be able to see the little lady, and that's the front. The madame, the damsel, whatever you want to call her. And then I love these ones. I particularly like the size of these ones too. They're really good. That one and that one. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you again soon. Bye.